Welcome to Design Santa Barbara. I'm Michael Kurosh, and we are in this fantastic Hope Ranch today with the one and only Leesa Goldmuntz, my dear friend, and Santa Barbara's top interior designer. Leesa, good morning to you.
Good morning, Michael.
I'm excited to see your modern home today.
I know, isn't this fun?
There's always fun. So, what are we gonna do?
So this house is in, as you said, Hope Ranch, and the best part about old neighborhoods is that there are sometimes these really old, sort of tired homes, as this one was. It was a mid-century, really tired. You know, the whole shag carpeting, the whole, like, we covered everything over 100 years ago. My clients who hired me to stage it have done an amazing remodel job, amazing. So I thought this would be fun to show that a good house in the right neighborhood, it's always about location, location, location.
True.
And the house might be tired, but wait till you see what we did with it.
Wait until you hire Leesa. All right. So let's go see what it is.
Thanks.
Oh, that is amazing.
Isn't it fabulous?
This is fabulous.
So, like I said, location, location, location. The house wasn't great. They took it down to studs, but they knew the footprint was right. They knew that the elevations were right, and they just really made it beautifully, softly modern, with a little nod to the mid-century, but not slavishly.
And Jan, you decorated like this.
And it's
I want to move in here.
so pretty. We've talked about this before. When it's a really beautiful house, my job is to get out of the way. My job is to put things so that people can understand logically how the rooms function. Where do I eat, sleep, work, and play? We've talked about that a lot. And that's what we've done. So come see the living room.
All right, let's see it. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Look at that view.
The view out to Hope Ranch, isn't that gorgeous?
That's unbelievable. And actually, we are lucky this year we got rain, so the pond is full of water.
So Laguna Blanca is actually a laguna.
Yes.
And we have this seating area that plays to the fireplace, which again, that nod to that mid-century, the grooviness of a 60s, 70s house, but with these beautiful new windows that slide and the great stainless steel banister that doesn't hide your view. And then seating so you can come in and just, you know exactly what to do here, which is have a good time.
Yes, you will have a good time. I mean, look outside, you're across from the golf course, and then you have the lagoon there. Is beautiful, and you did a fantastic job here.
Well,
I love
thank
these.
You.
I
really only used 3 colors. And neutrals, like black and white really aren't colors.
Yes.
Just a little bit of softness, and then a good piece of art that plays to the structure and helps lend balance to separating the living room from the dining room. An 11-foot table, why not? But look at the lighting they've done in the beams. It's just so pretty.
Everything is very elegant, but quiet. It's not cold and yelling at you.
It isn't, and it is very quiet. So it feels like a retreat. It feels very restful. And I think that's one of the best things about Hope Ranch. It is so quiet and just a lovely place to come and rest.
And the views don't hurt.
So when we talk about being able to see just the ocean right across at the beach, and then we've got the Laguna Blanca.
The Laguna Blanca we both know.
Yeah.
Yes.
As well as this beautiful mountain view, we try to tie in those things without competing with them. So we have a very organic looking rug that looks like the sand.
Fantastic, look at that thing. Where did you get that?
See, I have this friend who does rugs.
Oh, me. Thank you.
But the other things, we don't have a lot, as you can tell, a lot of accessories, not a lot of little things, but we have great swivel chairs, a really comfortable sofa, and then little pull-up things, as I call them.
And those are beautiful because you could use that as extra seating, you know?
And you have made these little ottomans for me with casters on the bottom of them too, and they roll around.
Yes.
Which just makes it so easy to see the view and see the party.
Beautiful.
And then you
can fit actually 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people easily in this. And people, you know.
And then sit on the fireplace.
On the fireplace
9, 10,
too.
11, 12.
You have a whole family here.
So if you have, I've always talked about this. If you have 10 people here and dinner's ready, what do you do over here? So we've got an 11-foot table.
This is long.
Seating.
Wow, but then it looks perfect for the room. It's just made for this room.
That's just it. When you've got these big spaces, you want to make rooms out of rugs. And then we've talked about this again a million times. Proportion, scale. It's an 11-foot table.
11-foot table.
There
It's not
are
small.
8 generously sized chairs, and you could get at least 4 more in here if you needed.
At least 4 more, yes.
So you're also saying to buyers, this is a house where you can really entertain and have fun. You could have done a smaller table here, but then what do you do with the rest of the space? It doesn't make sense.
Absolutely.
This just says, come and enjoy and have the best time.
I love the patio that wraps around the whole house. I mean, this is like treasure. It's amazing.
Isn't it nice?
Beautiful.
And then, do you want to go outside
Love
for a
to
minute?
see the outside, yes.
Come,
Oh.
let's play outside.
That's it. Look at the breeze. You even immediately feel it.
It's so nice.
It is so nice. And look at the view, 360 degrees.
This beautiful Santa
Oh.
Barbara mountain view, which is so
This is
pretty.
stunning.
And one of the reasons we love living here.
Yes.
And then this, again, just the whole golf course, the hillside, and look down here, look at this.
Oh, there's a pool here?
Yes.
I'm glad I don't live here. I was jumping down right now.
And it wraps around, the terrace wraps
Terrace
around.
goes around, yes. That's actually
So
a lot
pretty.
of square footage outside.
It is, and
Yes.
it's so usable. We've
Yes.
obviously put this great seating area here, and there's levels of seating, which is also fun. The same
Very nice.
little thing downstairs.
Very nice, Lisa.
So-
This is fantastic looking.
It's so pretty.
And it's comfortable. You sit here during the day, and the pool down there is stunning. Look at those.
Really pretty. We'll go see that in a minute. We've got,
Yes.
Let's go. Your favorite room is the?
Kitchen and bar. Okay, let's go check it out.
So on the way to the kitchen, I just had to stop to have a moment for this beautiful powder room. This is what I mean about they didn't spare any expense and they didn't skip a beat. It's so good with the smart mirror and this beautiful tiled wall. I just love it. Your favorite room.
Ooh la la, this really is. And is, oh my gosh, they did beautiful job. Look at these appliances. They are top of the line. And look at the wine cooler here. It's just,
The
oh
wine
my
cooler, just what you
gosh.
want. Again, just beautifully done.
Yes.
What we did is bring in warm elements to balance all of the white and the gray. So great place to eat. There's your breakfast table and
Yes.
chairs. And here's where anybody can have coffee. The kids can have dinner, have at it. Make it your own. I just love the cabinetry. It feels so soft.
And I bet you that refrigerator is gonna be an amazing one too.
It'll probably get a lot of good use.
Oh my gosh. I love this. Is actually what they did. It was very clever. A lot of Los Angeles modern homes you go, they're cold. They are like in a colder range of colors. But they used all warm whites. And obviously you brought a lot of warmth to it additionally. But
That's
it's
the
beautiful.
balance. That's
yes.
how we tell the story about what you do here.
Yes.
Where do I have my breakfast?
Yes,
Okay.
it's beautiful and very functional. This is very big, but actually I can see it being used more often than not.
Yes. And now I want to take you to the primary bedroom, which is right off the entryway because it's really beautiful.
That must be amazing.
Okay.
Follow you, miss. Ooh la la. My goodness, this is even prettier than the last room.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh gosh, yes. It feels like you went to a Ritz-Carlton. No, it's better than Ritz-Carlton. Yes.
But that's the beauty of this house. It's just so well done. And this room is a really good size. It has this beautiful fireplace that mimics the colors in that room.
Yes.
So they've done a great job balancing the materials. And what we did is bring in things that mimicked that. So you just relate to what's going on in the atmosphere of the room. And a great big headboard, we thought this was important so you balance the mass of the fireplace. Something smaller would have felt maybe a little puny.
That's true. And the colors you picked are stunning and matches the color of the rug, the
black and white
The
photos.
photographs out there, they're very beautiful.
Yeah.
And obviously the view outside
Right.
is,
Again, you've just got trees. It feels just so restful.
every morning you get up, you're seeing the trees. And I saw they put those olive trees you planted outside, or they planted outside. It's just
I think
incredible.
they did a great job bringing in absolutely the right landscaping. It's so pretty, and it's not too much.
No, it feels
Drought
perfect.
tolerant.
Yes, looks nice and perfect for Santa Barbara.
And then I have to show you the bathroom. 'cause
Please
there's
show me.
a little surprise at the end.
Let's see it.
I just love this bathroom. It's really calm and it has everything you need. It's got this great soaking tub. It's got a great big shower, double sinks. It feels warm. I love the tile on the walls. And then there's a little outdoor shower and a seating, kind of just a little zen space. Because if you live in Hope Ranch and you've been to the beach, you just drive up and go in the back gate and get yourself all showered off after your swim. I can't wait to show you the downstairs because I have a surprise for you.
I'd love to see that. That bedroom was stunning, by the way.
Really pretty.
So please stay tuned. After a short break, we will be back to see the downstairs. Today we are with Miss Sherry Bagai from Sherry B Design, and she's our in-house window and drapery specialist. So, Miss Sherry, viewers had a question as why should they actually use window coverings in their home where they can have it free and open and everybody can, God knows, look in and they can look out. Could you explain?
There are many reasons, obviously, but I'm going to give you 6 important reasons that why having window coverings in the house is beneficial to you. Number 1 is the style. You know, with adding window coverings, you can make a room look formal, informal, contemporary. You can definitely bring a style and a warmth to the room. Second one, probably, I think the most important would be privacy. We all want to have privacy inside the house, so honeycomb shades are perfect. They would let the light in, but nobody can see inside and outside. I think the third most important reason would be the light that comes through. If you don't have any window coverings, your wood floor can get faded, your area rugs can get affected by the lights. The next important one would be the energy cost.
Yes.
With the window covering, you can make the room cooler, warmer, and definitely helps you with keeping the cost of your electricity and gas low. Last but not least would be how much value it would add to your home. If you're thinking about selling your home, definitely the right window covering, window treatment makes your home more elegant and more desirable.
More representative.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with all of them. And I highly recommend you, if you're looking for window coverings, come see Sherry B at Santa Barbara Design Center and get the right and proper window covering and add to your home and make your life happier.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. Let's talk about my favorite subject, rugs. Here at Rugs & More inside Santa Barbara Design Center, we pride ourselves in offering the finest selection of rugs. With any size, shape, and design imaginable, let us help you find the ideal rug for your home. We have a vast assortment of new and antique rugs. Whether you're looking for a touch of modern or an heirloom that can be passed down for generations, you will find it here. Also, we offer expert repair and cleaning to bring your treasured family rugs back to life. Don't settle for poorly made internet rugs. Let's get real. They are made with harmful chemicals and they don't last. Our rugs are the best for less, and we always offer our 110% lowest price guarantee. And to save even more, come in during our rug sale and let our expert staff guide you to the perfect rug. Rugs & More inside Santa Barbara Design Center. 410 Olive Street. Welcome back to Design Santa Barbara. Today we are in Hope Ranch and we are visiting this stunning modern home with Leesa Goldmuntz. And Leesa, please take it away.
This is the surprise I was talking about.
Oh my goodness, that's sectional. Yes, I do remember this. It's perfectly made for this space.
So
you have a vision.
When I was talking to my clients, do you remember when I called you and I said,
Yes.
Michael, I'm going to need one more unit?
Yes.
And you made it for me so it fit perfectly in this space.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy seeing this thing like that. It's just beautiful.
Well, I saw the room and I knew exactly what it needed. This is like that groovy part. They
Yes.
found this floor. When they
What's
took
underneath?
out, this was the original terrazzo.
Yeah, wow, that's stunning. Look at that.
And that's what goes back to the original footprint, and they just made it so much better.
Yes. I mean, it doesn't look like it has been here. It looks like it's just completely made yesterday.
So pretty. And again, the fireplace that mirrors the one upstairs. But then look at this great bar.
Oh my goodness, I gotta go see the other side of it. Oh, it's big and has everything in it.
Can you make me a drink?
Yes, ma'am. What would you like?
We leaned into the mid-century down here just because it was so much fun with the terrazzo. So we put these great modern looking bar stools and just did enough to say, here's your play space, here's what you do. And then photos that are reminiscent of course, where we are, Hope Ranch. So we just are reinforcing this is how we live here.
And then you have the pool table there, and then the pool itself outside.
Well, I think we need to go outside.
We'd love to.
Head toward the pool table.
Let me put myself together. Let's go there. Yes.
So this is what I love about Hope Ranch, and as you know, I've lived in Hope Ranch a couple of times.
You're the mayor of Hope Ranch.
No, not anymore, thank goodness. Raised 4 kids here. So that was why it was so much fun for me, because I know how much these houses get a workout with just such great family time and party time and friend time. If it's a weekend home, you have all your friends here. So we made it really useful. That's why we put a pool table in. This could be another seating area. This could be a game room. You could do whatever you want here. They've made it so user-friendly. And it goes out to this amazing backyard space, which I want to show you.
I mean, it's just probably on TV you cannot see the size of it, but this is ginormous. You can have like weddings. You could have events in here. I mean, it goes outside and goes around. It's huge. I mean, it just echoes even. It's so big, but it's beautifully done.
It doesn't feel sterile.
No, it doesn't feel sterile. It just feels big.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of spaces everywhere.
I can have all my friends here.
Oh, well, you probably have 1,000 friends. Maybe not all of them, but yeah. Anyway, oh, this is beautiful.
Come look.
Yes, thank you.
So the outdoor area is obviously all brand new. New pool, new terrace, but they celebrated and kept the really mature old oak tree. And this is just such a great, fun spot for hanging out with your friends. And the best part is right around the corner, where they have even more new grading, is a dining area and the barbecue.
Oh, I love food area. Let's go check it out. But that tree has a beautiful element to it.
Isn't that pretty?
Looks has been here for probably 100 years.
Well, it's original to the property.
It's amazing looking. Gives a soul to this area. Looks like a resort out here, really.
Well, that's why we did what we did here.
Oh, that's fantastic.
A great place to entertain and sit and enjoy. And then this barbecue.
And the barbecue is obviously new too, which is actually perfectly made. Look at that. They have also sitting area for food. Everything is thought about.
And it goes back to showing things from a design standpoint. I used white and teak throughout because it helps unify. It doesn't get busy. You just use one palette to balance all of the other grays and the clean lines. This is where the organic element comes in to warm things up.
It actually does warm up the whole space. It's a big difference. I go quite a lot of modern homes. This is very warm, this is rich, you want to live in it.
Yeah,
As showcase, yes, but also is very livable. Beautiful, very nicely done.
It's so pretty, and we have 3 more bedrooms.
Okay, maybe you can show our viewers the bedrooms.
Stop by quickly.
Let's do that.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
So Michael asked me about what this chain was. This is a rain chain, and it's an element that we use on modern houses a lot rather than a gutter and a drain pipe. So water actually will go through the little space, and it just trickles down, no matter how fast it's going, on the chain itself and into the drain. So it's an easier thing to look at rather than a pipe. So right off the playroom, this is the first of 2 really nice guest rooms. It could be a kid's room, could be a weekend house. They're generously sized, and you can do everything you need to do in here. And just another moment for another really great bathroom. Again, they really leaned into the fun sort of mid-century feel of what's happening downstairs. I just love this bathroom. So this second downstairs bedroom, again, kind of leaning into that mid-century modern with the bed, lots of room, and again, a really great bathroom. So very cleverly, they've put 2 laundry rooms in this house. One is just off the kitchen, and it's like that small, I just need to run in and do a couple of things, and then there's a really big one downstairs where the workhorse is, right by the garage. And this has also a great butler's pantry storage. I think this, aside from the primary bedroom, this is my other favorite. It's really spacious, very, very calming. To give you some idea of scale, this rug is 17 feet long. So it could be a great office. Right now we have it being used, I think, highest and best purpose as another bedroom, with just really calm, strong elements to balance the strength of the other rooms in the house.
Today we are with Jess, the owner and creative director of Just LED at the Santa Barbara Design Center, and he's a marvel of lighting. So I understand there is a new recessed lighting that replaces the old clunky big ones, is more ergonomic, and you carry these. Can you explain to our viewers what this is all about and what kind of benefits they get out of it?
Yes, Michael. Traditionally, 6-inch and 4-inch has been the standard across America. The big clunky trims on the ceiling, you'll see them all over America. Since LED has come to another level on recessed fixtures, and as a designer, we like to see tight little go-away trims that you don't see, they're up in the ceiling. So we have trims that are 3.5 inches that go, the light sits up in the ceiling, so when you walk in it doesn't hit you in the face like the 6 and 4-inch traditional cans used to do. They also dim warm, so it's like the old traditional dimming. Everyone loves LED dimming to the way halogens used to. It's called warm dim, so they dim down nice and warmly. So, and it's all sat above the ceiling and it's all optical, sending shafts of light through the room, creating a great mood in the room.
Well, that's very nice, and I have seen it actually in your showroom. Come down here and see what he has to offer and make your house beautiful and warm. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Today I would like to talk to you about rugs. 3 important things to remember when you are buying a rug. First is the size. Size is very important, and this is what you have to do your study. So if it's for a living room, I recommend to have the front legs of all the furniture to sit on the certain rug you're buying. So go measure it, make sure you have at least a foot extended beyond the front legs. If you can afford it, get a rug that encompasses all the furniture to be sitting on it. So usually for a living room, you're talking an 8x10, 9x12, a bigger living room, 10x14, and if you want something to sit on it, 12x15 or 12x18. Second, there is a style. It is very important that the style you pick matches the house you have. Check the room. Is it a traditional house? Is it a modern house? Is it a transitional house? You pick the style matching your house and your living style. Lastly, and one of the most important steps, is the type of rug you're gonna buy. I highly recommend you to do your study and see what type of rug is good for your situation. Most rugs I recommend are hand knotted. So these are the type of rugs that they're done by hand. They're mostly natural fibers. They don't have any chemicals. They don't have any machines involved making it. They're hand knotted and they get more valuable over the time, and they're very durable and long lasting. These are 3 things to remember when you're buying a rug. Thank you for joining us. Dear Leesa, thank you again for showing us this fabulous home, and your decoration is out of the world as usual. And it's always a pleasure having you on our show.
Thank you, Michael. Thanks.
And always I have to ask a question.
Of course.
So here we are. So you did this house, which is modern and more contemporary, and I know at the same time you were doing another house that was more Mediterranean or a little more traditional that we will be showing in our show within a few weeks, I hope.
Yes.
I would like to know, or the viewers would like to know, what is the challenges and what's the differences between this one and the other one?
Because Santa Barbara has so many styles, and I think that's part of its charm. It doesn't look cookie cutter. There is modern, there's contemporary, there's beautiful Mediterranean, which, you know, Pearl Chase after the earthquake made Santa Barbara that Spanish colonial. So every house, to me, and that's why I love what I do, every house tells me what it wants to be. And I think for people who are decorating, people who are buying houses, and I think we've said this before, don't try to make a house something it doesn't want to be. So if you don't want to buy a Spanish house because you don't like Spanish Mediterranean, don't buy a Spanish Mediterranean house. The one that we'll be showing in a couple of weeks is beautiful, and it has a nice ocean view again, but you use more layers in a house that has more walls than windows, because in a house with a lot of windows, and most contemporary houses are, your artwork is outside, your accessories are outside. It's the trees, it's the clouds. And in a Spanish house, especially an older Spanish home, there are a lot more walls, so you use a lot more artwork. And you need to embellish the beautiful, smaller features that are indicative of those homes. So if there's beautiful tile work, you celebrate that with the colors you use to help reinforce what that house is versus what this house is.
That's very true, and I agree with you. Especially this house, I look at it, just you did unbelievable job. Really beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Well, Leesa, I thank you so very much for sharing your insight and your expertise with our viewers. It's a pleasure having you on our show every single time, and our viewers learn and see these beautiful environments you create.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you again for watching Design Santa Barbara. We'll be back next week with another show.